Hello my darlings, I am TwisTay and today I'm going to be talking to you about the newest horror movie that is out in the movies, The Other Side of the Door. The story is about a wife named Maria and her husband and their daughter Lucy. They live in India and they are trying to get through the death of their son named Oliver, a death that tragically happened suddenly. The housemaid tells Maria about this abandoned temple from her village, and if you go there, you can talk to the dead and say your final goodbyes one last time. She tells her how to do the ritual. She goes up to the temple and she hears her son Oliver's voice through the door. Now there's a catch. No matter how much the dead pleads, no matter how much you want to, you absolutely mustn't open the door. This movie to me was actually really decent in the beginning. It showed you about the turmoil that the family is going through, especially Maria, since she's seen her own son die. It is very tragic. I actually was tearing up in the movie theaters because you could just feel the angst that she was going through. The atmosphere of the entire movie, there was only one part in the movie that I absolutely loved the atmosphere, and that was in the temple. I'm not going to go into detail, but the temple was very freaky and I loved it. But after the temple scene, the whole movie was completely dependent on jump scares. If it could have built up on just eerie momentum the entire time, then I would have actually enjoyed it, but nope. Okay, let me tell you what it has and what it does not have, and I will tell you if you need to see it or if you need to just... There are 3 horror movie cliches. One of them is, and this is already shown in the trailer, Maria is told not to open the door under any circumstances. And of course she opens the door. There are 12 eerie moments. Now these moments had me just feeling extremely uneasy, was building up tension, and I absolutely loved what it was going with. One part in the movie that I absolutely enjoyed was the cemetery scene. Now that added a lot of eeriness. It made me feel absolutely uncomfortable. Now if you can make me feel uncomfortable, yeah, you're a pretty decent movie. There are 3 suspenseful moments. Now since this movie is still out in theaters as of right now, I'm not really going to spoil anything for you. I will say this, there's one suspense scene where I actually jumped out of my seat and my jaw dropped. It was that freaky and terrifying. One particular thing caused me a lot of tension during the suspenseful moments, and it has to do with this symbolic spiritual creature. And I'm not going to say much else, but I am going to give a fair warning. If you are terrified of The Grudge and The Ring, particularly the evil ladies, and they make their weird noises, yeah, you're not going to like this thing. This thing is... oh gosh, it just gives me jitters. There are 10 jump scares. A couple of these jump scares were semi-justified, but at the same time, the majority of the jump scares were somebody was looking in one direction and then they look directly behind them and the person is right there and it's a loud noise. Boom! It's just really stupid, really overdone, and it absolutely killed it in my opinion. I'm gonna give this movie 2 stars because the beginning I was really drawn to it and I was really invested into this movie, and it had a few new semi-new concepts to it, but other than that, the movie absolutely lost my interest. The movie became rather dull after the first 45 minutes, and I had to watch another 45 minutes of it. So halfway, it's decent, and then other times I was just like, eh. This is honestly a movie that you can see once, and that's it. It's only for people that are trying to find a semi-decent scare. And do I think it was a money waster? Eh, kinda. So have any of you guys seen The Other Side of the Door? What do you think about it? Do you think seeing horror movies in the movie theaters is really worth it? Or do you think that watching horror movies via stream or online is actually better since you have more of a variety? Please write your comments below and we will have a discussion about that. Do you have a horror movie that you would like for me to review, old or new, or even foreign movie? Please write your comments below and I will get to them as soon as I possibly can. If you liked what you've seen, please hit the like button, and if you want to see more, please hit the subscribe button. So, until next time, my love.